Good morning. Hey, I'm on the dock today. It's the first dock video of the season, and as you can see here, the guys are gearing up for spring shipping, and people are out in the fields. Our crews are digging B&B, so be sure to get your orders in. Let's take a walk through the dock here and look at these beautiful plants. So first up here we have some junipers for great landscaping plants. This is juniper gray owl in a 3-gallon. And then here we're looking at juniper old gold. Nice threes here, guys. Then I'm just going to peek over here, walk down, and we're looking at green sergeant juniper. Nice feather. Good value on these. Here we're looking at juniper Hetz midget, and this is a very popular plant for landscaping. It keeps that nice, tight, compact habit and doesn't get quite as big as some of the other varieties. Hetz midget. Next up here we're looking at buxus. This is Little Missy. Very popular boxwood. We have this one as well as the new gen. And I believe Little Missy might be sold out, but if you got them on order, you can see you're getting some great looking plants. Also, another great choice would be the new gen Independence. And then next to that, we're looking at Thuja Mr. Bowling Ball, another very popular plant in the landscape trade. Nice value here. Well, here you can see hellebores are starting to go out on the dock, and I'm just going to come in here. We'll see a lot of these on the dock, but you can see the nice tight buds. So this is when you want to get them in. Because you know they're starting to wake up here. This is a very good ground cover for part shade conditions. Very deer resistant. A lot of nice early color hellebores. Here we're looking at holly. This is a 3-gallon Royal Family, so this has the prince and princess in the pot. Again, great value on our hollies in all varieties, but this one is a really nice plant. And again, it has the male and female. This is Royal Family, 3-gallon. Here we're looking at some trees. These are 7-gallon Cercis, and if you have redbud on your order, now's the time to get those in, because as they're going to start to pop here, they get the lavender pink flowers, and then they branch out in foliage. But these are great looking trees. In the background there we have our 3-gallon Ligustum Vickery in 3 gallons. Again, a very nice value there. We're coming into some Sweet Bay Magnolias. Come down here, we're looking at Calethra, 16 candles. Holy smokes, look at those 3 gallons. Got a lot of container trees. I wanted to come down here and show you. This is New Gen Freedom boxwood, and these are in 2 gallons. Beautiful full plants. So here we're looking at 3-gallon. This is Rhamnus Fine Line. And coming up here to some magnolias. Here we have our 15-gallon. These are Royal Star. And again, magnolia is another one you want to get early and keep them as cold as you possibly can. Not freezing, but cold. And you know, this is what you want to bloom on your lots. So think about getting your mags in soon. Here's another landscape staple. Is our 7-gallon. These are Burning Bush. Look at the value in those, guys. Nice big heavy plants. Coming through here again, people are getting their cherries in. Cherries is another early bloomer, and look at these 7-gallon Taxus densies. Here we're looking at our 15-gallon Emerald Green Arborvitae, and as you can see here, nice value with these. Here we're looking at our 7-gallon Upright, and this is Cranberry Creek. Nice shape. So here we're looking at a pallet that just came in. This is the Bushel and Berry series of blueberries. And again, I think we're sold out on these, but they are shipping, so you can get an idea of what stage they're in for your order. I would get these in. They're looking good. They're budded up. So we're going to get flower early, fruit later. Gorgeous color in the fall. Again, you can see the cherries are coming up to the dock. A lot of people are bringing those early spring blooming trees, red buds. Nice looking potted trees coming up here this day. So here we're looking at some Hydrangea paniculata, and these happen to be little limes, which is a very popular plant. You can see the guys have got them all trimmed back, and you know, when these things break, they're going to be beautiful structured plants, getting you ready for the season ahead. So most of our paniculatas and hydrangeas have been cut back, as well as roses and some of the spireas, and that's just to give you a better plant. These are nice looking plants, guys. Well, we've seen the 3-gallon Rhamnus Fine Line. Here we're looking at our 7 gallons. You can see, man, these are landscape ready plants. We're going to come back in here and give you a little closer look at those Burning Bush. Wow, check those out. And then if you're looking for a value in boxwood right now, check that out. That's a 3-gallon Winter Gem. That thing is beautiful. Here we're Looking at some forsythia. This one is magical gold, and you can see here the buds are just starting to swell on them. I'm going to come down here and show you. This is forsythia show off. It won't be long. I mean, here we're starting to see some warm temperatures, but I think you got a few weeks. We're trying to keep them cold and hold them up for you, but there's only so long. Usually by the 1st of April, forsythia is blooming. Give you a peek here. We dressed up our fleet with some graphics. So this one happens to be proven winners. So you might see these trucks rolling down the road. Great plants, and this just gives us an opportunity to show off the value of the brand. So here I'm looking at several varieties. These are your drift roses, and just wanted to come in and show you. The guys have them all trimmed back, and again, this is on purpose. We want to get them, trim them back, so when these things flush growth, you're going to have a nice tight compact plant loaded with flower buds. Again, you can see all the holly here. Folks are stocking up on hollies, and you know, again, we have a great selection of all sizes of holly available. This one happens to be our 3-gallon China Girls. And again, we do have the male and female in the China series. That's China Dynasty. Check out our holly. Another great value right now is our Ilex Galabra. And this is a 3-gallon, guys. And you can see how nicely they're branched to the bottom of the pot. This one happens to be 3-gallon Ilex Densa, but we also have Green Magics, equally looking good. So if you're looking for a value on a landscape job, check this one out. This is Ilex Galabra 3-gallon Densa. Here are 2 more varieties. Great color plants here. This is Deutzia Chardonnay Pearls. That gives you that chartreuse foliage and white pearl-like flowers. And you can see they're trimmed back nice, good shape to them. And then next to them is Double Play Doozy. Very popular spirea from Proven Winners. It gets gorgeous magenta red flowers that blooms all summer long. Here we're looking at some 25-gallon. These are 2-inch coveys. We also have a great value if you're looking for some specimen coveys in the field. Again, here we're looking at Hydrangea Quickfire. There's some Pinky Winkies. Here we're looking at Exbury Azaleas, and that's another one that's starting to that will start to bloom earlier in the spring. And they're budded up nice. We got some nice looking plants here for you. You can see almost every order that I come to has hellebores on it, and we got a great selection of hellebores. And again, these are fantastic plants, guys. Look at that foliage. You know, this makes a wonderful ground cover despite the blooms. But we got all colors coming from pure white to these gorgeous deep pinks and reds. Check out the hellebores. Here's another truck to stage and to load with the beautiful new graphics. You know, Endless Summer again is helping us put these wraps on these trucks and getting the advertisement out to help you sell plants. Gorgeous plants, we got them. Here we're looking at some very nice 1-gallon. These are Syringa bloomerangs, and you can see the buds starting to form on those. We got some time before they start to bloom, but you can see these are gorgeous plants. Here we're looking at Budleia, and again, that's a crop that we will cut back for you and get them shaped up before we ship them. Nice looking plants. Again, trees on the dock are like your bread buds, cherries, crab apples. We're looking at Prunus Quanzans here, crab apples, prairie fires, royal raindrops. Nice looking trees. We got some Pierras. They're budded up, and you know, they'll start to show some color here. You want to put these in a place, you don't want to put too much heat to them, so they got to be cool. So I think our grower and our tip suggested putting these in a white poly house with vent holes in them, and that would prevent the frost from hitting them, as well as give you some longevity on these gorgeous flowers. Here we're looking at some very full Fothergilla, and that's another great spring blooming plant. Mount Airy is one that Dr. Durr discovered in, I believe, Cincinnati. And very profuse blooming plant, tight compact habit. In the summer it gets that beautiful blue-green color, and the fall, just stunning fall color. So check out the Fothergilla. Going to come through here. Again, you're looking at hellebores almost on every order. And then in the background there, a 3-gallon Nest Spruce. Beautiful values on those guys. Here we're we're looking at Amelanchier Autumn Brilliance, and again, these are all tight budded, but it'll be one of the earlier ones this spring to break. I'll just kind of show you the buds are still tight. But again, that would be one of your earlier plants for color. And we got some great looking plants available in the field, as well as some of these containers. Here's another peek up close on those Fothergill, and again, they're just loaded with buds, guys. So again, here we're looking at holly, popular on the dock, spirea. You know, again, they're trimming those back. One of the ones that stood out today in my walk was Spirea Betor, and if you haven't used that one, that's a white flowering one. Big leaf, northern hardy, great fall color. I'll spin here to show you the color. Here we're looking at some 7-gallon mop cypress. Wow, look at the value there. So I'm just kind of span through here. We're looking at some azaleas. Again, everywhere on the dock we're looking at the hellebores, more of the roses here. Just want to kind of spin through, show you. Roses look good. They're nice, heavy, stocky plants that are trimmed back for you. And, well, here's one. The Weeping Salix. The catkins have already started to open up and show some color. Nice looking plants here, guys. Here we're looking at some azaleas, and again, those are very tight. The guys have, as I told you with the pieris, they're in white poly houses. They vent them, so you don't want them to heat up. You want to try to keep them as cool as you can, and yet, you know, be mindful of the very cold temperatures if you're getting them in your area. But these are typically bloom end of April into May. But again, nice looking azaleas. We still have some gorgeous 1-gallon plants available, so be sure to check those out. So I'm outside the dock here, and again, you can see how many more of these beautiful hellebores that are coming up to the dock today. We got wagon loads of them, and you can see they're budded up, showing some color. These are wonderful either in the landscape or in a pot on the patio if you want a blast of early spring color. We're looking at our 3-gallon viburnum, dentatum. These are Chicago lusters. Well, I don't think we have any PJMs available, but I did want to show you they are still nicely tight budded, and you know, this again is one of the earlier plants to bloom in the lots. We got some great plants to ship. Again, hollies are very popular. I wanted to show you this one though I talked about earlier. This is China Dynasty. Look at the size of that plant, guys. Here's some early spring color. This is heather, and we get these in. These are in the cooler, so you definitely want to get them on your early shipments. But nice color again for early spring. Well, on this pallet here, these are some gorgeous 5-gallon Blue Point junipers. Here, another very popular plant. I know we're sold out of them, but I just want to give you an idea of what we're shipping. And this is Physocarpus Summer Wine Black. More of the Ilex galabras there. Again, a lot of those on the dock. People take advantage of that deal there. Here we're looking at Buxus, New Gen. This is Independence. And this is a great substitution for green velvet. It grows similar in size. This one was actually used in the White House Rose Garden renovation because of its nice tidy habit. It's about 3 by 3 at maturity, easily trimmed, so it's a low maintenance plant. But most of all, it's got resistance to boxwood blight. So if you're doing landscaping, consider this one. This is New Gen Independence. More of the magnolias. This one again is Royal Star. And I'll come in here and show you the buds. Well, they're still tight. We'll kind of keep them cool down here for you, but you want to get those on your lot so they're blooming for you when customers come in. Well, as you know, the dock videos are always live, and we got the music in the background there, and you know, it's a beautiful day today. We got a little warm weather here. The guys are excited to get going. They're happy to be on the docks again, and you can see we got some great plants shipping out. So be sure to contact our sales team to get your loads ready to go. Geez, I hope we're loading a truck for you.